when an accident occurs, it's a security issue. Security concerns which deserve an answer for the nation.
President Ruto and the Kenya Kwanza government might hold a grudge against Mother Karua for her actions at CDF Francis Ogolla's burial. Her speech and actions during the ceremony have left some Kenyans feeling that she still harbors resentment towards President Ruto and his administration. Now, during the ceremony, as various leaders addressed the gathered mourners and the president himself, they were cautious about their words. Many were mindful that anything they said could potentially be used against them by the president and his government. To avoid any conflict with the president, speakers seemed to bend over backwards in their remarks, almost reverently acknowledging his presence. Given the solemnity of the occasion, the burial of Chief of Defense Forces Francis Ogolla, the most suitable title for addressing the president for many was Commander-in-Chief.
Your Excellency the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces, Honorable Dr. William Samoei Ruto and Mama Rachel Ruto.
That's how many individuals addressed President Ruto at that time, adhering to protocol. Even members of the opposition who had previously sworn to never acknowledge Ruto's presidency after losing the general elections to his team. Among them, Kalonzo Musyoka, a prominent figure in the opposition, found himself acknowledging Ruto as the Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces of Kenya.
Mheshimiwa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, William Ruto, ambaye pia ndiye Amri Jeshi Mkuu. And I believe more than anything else, you are here in that capacity.
Amidst the tributes and the acknowledgement showered upon Ruto by the speakers, Mother Karua stood as the odd one out. Despite the expectations to address Ruto as the president, she opted not to yield to the pressure. Instead, when she took the stage, she chose to address him simply as His Excellency, a commonly used title for dignitaries, refraining from recognizing his specific position as president or commander-in-chief.
Mheshimiwa Dr. William Ruto na Mama Rachel Ruto, and all protocols observed, I'm here to deliver my condolences and the condolences of the Azimio fraternity who could not be here, to the family of...
As you can hear, Mother Karua clearly using the term Mheshimiwa, a common title that is used here in Kenya in referring to politicians. And by looking at the term, you can clearly hear like she's trying to tell us, I understand you expect me to acknowledge Ruto as president, but I'll simply group him with everyone else, because that term Mheshimiwa is used to address anybody in Kenya, whether you are the president or not. As long as you look like Mheshimiwa, hata utaitwa tu Mheshimiwa. Interestingly, her remarks followed Kalonzo's address, where he explicitly referred to Ruto as president. Now, despite this shift in tone from the opposition towards Ruto's victory in the 2022 general elections, she refrained from aligning herself with them. Now, what added the surprise was the subsequent behavior at the burial. While other Azimio leaders hurriedly rushed to greet President Ruto after their speeches, even Kalonzo Musyoka himself was spotted heading over to greet him. Karua concluded her speech and then turned away, disregarding the president and his entourage. Her actions sparked speculations about why the Iron Lady appeared to harbor resentment towards Ruto's presidency. You see, Mother Karua has steadfastly refused to acknowledge Ruto as Kenya's president since the elections, insisting his government is illegitimate.
Ruto has visited Kenya because the bulk of his time now is abroad.
I noticed you say Ruto, not President Ruto.
No, he's
Why?
not my president.
He is the president of Kenya.
He's not my president. At least I have the freedom to say so.
She maintains that Raila Odinga should be president with her as the deputy. However, with the opposition leader conceding and recognizing the current president
Your Excellency, William Samoei Ruto, the President and also Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Republic of Kenya.
The question arises, should Karua also accept reality? It is been over 2 years now since Ruto's election's victory. Perhaps it's time for her to heal from electoral disappointment and prepare for the next election cycle in 2027. By just observing of how she behaved during the burial ceremony, ukimwona pale, when she went to the podium, she never used any title that connected Ruto as the president of Kenya. While other leaders referred to Ruto as the president, including the opposition leaders there like Orengo, Oburu Odinga, and Kalonzo Musyoka himself, Mother Karua just used the general term, His Excellency, and he used that term to refer to any other dignitary present. And ukiangalia hapo mwisho wa speech, she refrained to go and greet President Ruto. Unlike other leaders, Mother Karua aliangalia hivi, akapita ile pande nyingine na akaenda. What's really happening? Anyway, do you think it's time for her now to heal from the electoral disappointment? Come on, Mother Karua, what would you have done? Leave your thoughts in our comment section. That is it for now. Thanks for watching. Let's meet next time. Bye-bye.